Okay guys, a bit of a different video. Thought I'd walk and talk today and just address a few of the, well, three of the main misconceptions that people have about losing their hair or balding. So I've come to these three misconceptions because that's just sort of what people have been talking to me about, what I've experienced, and the three are the fact that they won't shave their head because they think they have a weird shaped head and they're not going to look bald. The second misconception is that hair transplant will solve all the issues, either now or further down the line. And the third misconception is that they won't be able to get girls, or date whoever you want, right? So just addressing the first one, that you have a weird shaped head. One question I'll put to you first is, have you ever actually seen a guy who's looked worse after shaving his head? I'm not talking about you. You may have shaved your head, think it looks bad, but have you actually seen anyone else with a shaved head and you think they've looked bad? Now, I'm not saying some guys won't look better with a shaved head than others, because of course they will. That's just natural. Some people look better suiting different styles than others, but I've never, from my experience as well, and from all the guys that I've spoken to, I don't think anyone can actually say they've seen a guy who shaved his head and he's looked a lot worse or worse at all afterwards. If anything, they look better, because as I've said before, guys, that weight and drain that you're feeling when you're losing your hair or balding, that takes a toll on your appearance. And as soon as you take those clippings and shave your hair, it's like a weight has been lifted and the person looks happier, more confident, more healthy. And I think that in itself makes them look better. Now, the second misconception is a hair transplant. So you might not be balding yet, or maybe you are quite severely, and you think, you know what, I'm going to go for a hair transplant. And I don't judge anyone who does at all. That's absolutely fine if you want to take that option. However, I will tell you that a lot of the times a hair transplant probably doesn't give you what you want. And the reason why is because with a hair transplant, you're not actually, in my opinion anyway, you're not actually accepting your hair loss. You are sort of delaying it. And even with a hair transplant, your hair will still start to recede. So wherever you get the hair transplant, your hair will carry on receding after that. And you might have to get a top-up hair transplant. Sometimes it doesn't accept. Sometimes the follicles that they do transplant only last for a certain few years. And this is what they don't actually tell you when they're selling you the hair transplant. So, I don't know if you can see me there. Maybe I'll keep it this side. And so yeah, a lot of the times it doesn't work. And in reality, you're still relying on that hair through the hair transplant to give you the confidence. So that's why I think it's another misconception, and I think that shaving your head is the best option. Thirdly, is that you won't be able to get any girls, date anyone, etc. Now, I know this is false for a start, because a lot of guys have told me that, say if they're in relationships already, as soon as they shave their head, their girlfriend really likes it, and initially they thought they wouldn't, but they like it. And I think you're being bombarded by a negative image of bald guys, that you think girls won't like them, but really what they're attracted to is confidence. And they know that it takes a lot of confidence to shave your head, and if you can do that, you must be a pretty confident guy in yourself to rock the appearance, to deal with the situation that you've been dealt. And that in itself is attractive, guys. And I can tell you, like, again, some people are more attractive than others. I'm not going to bullshit you and tell you that it's going to turn you into a 10 out of 10 model, because a lot of the times it just doesn't work like that. You have to focus on a lot of other factors, such as go to the gym, eat well, have good social skills. A bald head in itself won't make you a 10 out of 10 model. However, what I will tell you is that it definitely does not stop you from going on dates, attracting women or attracting boys, whatever you're interested in. So don't let that put you off, guys. So I thought I'll quick video just addressing those three misconceptions, just from what I've experienced when speaking to guys about it and what guys have spoken to me about. And I hope that helps, guys. So take care, and I'll see you next time.